home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this world.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it with the draw play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Hoover. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, that's a situation you'd rather that ball incomplete. The defense was all over it. Look at their recognition, their pursuit. There's nowhere to go with this. If you're the intended receiver, just bat that ball to the ground and take no gain. You catch it, and it's clearly a loss, and this one's a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks right, lets it fly. Pass hauled in inside the 15. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Smothers him for no gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision.
He's got a crease. tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out.
Open field ahead. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
It's caught. He's got room. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joe. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here.
Touchdown, Clemson. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
One down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Becker. Sees an opening. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they get it big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
It's a draw. Got an opening here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They call the draw play here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. And they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Grab behind the line, it's Marsh. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
And he's got it, no problem.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Ball handed to the running back. He's got space. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. And the underdogs here claim the lead. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Tries the right with a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third, and now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Putting into the mold, Joe, with that classic Big Ten pocket quarterback.
The sturdy, strong-arm field general. You're exactly right. Controlling the game from the pocket. That's where I think he does hit.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown.
Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
It's third down for the offense. Running back with the football. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Breaks into the clear at the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. Oh, he's got open space. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Who's in the clear? Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Indiana.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Coach deciding to go for two here to cut the margin to 3 points. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Oh, a crucial moment. This quarterback's had such a solid game, but with a chance.
Chris, give this group a lot of credit. You can tell they've been trying to adjust to all the success that they've had throwing the football, and they're finally able to do that and get the stop that they desperately needed. Now it's on this offense to go out there and pay it off. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Wideout's now clustered. And now the handoff. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will tie the game here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff heading left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going to run it here. Got an opening here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the 2nd half to come out with the W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Oh, what a great call by this defensive coordinator. Getting aggressive with the blitz. You can see the linebacker. He shoots through that line of scrimmage, and there's nowhere to go with that read option. This quarterback makes the right decision, but again, no chance because of the aggressive nature.
He's got space. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you'll feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Looks right for a quick completion.
They're putting a lot of faith in this quarterback, continuing to throw the football with the lead. But now you can see why. He is such an efficient player, and they're just picking him apart. This is really beautiful offense. Sometimes, Chris, you watch an offense and it looks like a symphony. That's a little bit what it looks like right now.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Grinding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with a tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? As a design quarterback keeper. He puts it on the turf, and the defense comes up with the football. Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's got it. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Barrels into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Grab down the middle, it's Marsh. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
It's a great start to this drive, and there's a lot of time left here. Clock stops when the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops when you get a first down. No reason to panic. You just got to operate your offense. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's fourth and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want to stay on the field with your offense? Boy, if you don't convert here, you are just setting up the opposition with great field position.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.